Hey everybody, technical difficulties. Here we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Lost World Watch Party here on the Jurassic Park Podcast YouTube channel. I am Brad Jost, the host of the Jurassic Park Podcast, and it looks like we have a ton of people here ready to watch what I may think as, what am I saying? The best, maybe, Jurassic Park movie out there? Did that sound confident whatsoever? No? No? But I think it could be. I think this could be the best Jurassic Park movie out there. And we're going to start watching it in just a minute. I want to give people a little bit more time. I know we're running just a tad behind. Let me fill you in on what's been going on my side of the tracks over here. So I went to go download the movie because I watched it with you guys last week. We watched Jurassic Park last week. So if you didn't check that out, go look at our feed. We've got a Jurassic Park commentary watch party. So I went to go to iTunes, which, is still a thing on my computer. So I hit the download button for The Lost World, Jurassic Park, hit the button, started spinning up here that I was going to download, and then it said failed. And I'm like, oh no, failed. Let me try again. Hit the button, failed. Hit the button, I hit it like 54 times. Just to see if I could get this thing to download, and I could not. So then, and this is all, guys, this is all about 2 hours ago. I'm like, let me get this prepared. Let me actually prepare this 2 hours ago. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance here because I know my computer hasn't been updated in a little while. I'm the kind of guy that gets the update up in the top and I'm like, remind me tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, remind me tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, remind me. And I do this every day of my life forever. But I decided maybe the reason it's not downloading is because I haven't updated stuff. So I went and I did the download, 17 minutes it says, and I'm like, all right, I've got an hour and a half. I think this is going to work. And it did. It worked. But then it took another 25 minutes and another 10 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, it's almost 9 o'clock. But got everything operating. My operating system is all up to date, guys. Special for you today. And guess what? It still didn't download the movie. So after all that trouble, I still couldn't get the movie to download. But we're still going to do it. We're still doing it, guys. I'm just going to have to stream it. Keep my fingers crossed. All right. So I've got plenty of options. I have the Apple TV app ready to go. That's what I'm going to be watching it on. So you guys will press play along with me. I also have, as a backup, Movies Anywhere, which apparently I can't download to the computer. You can download to your mobile devices, but I wanted to kind of have it right here. So at least I'm somewhat looking at you guys instead of I'm going to watch it down here on my phone. Yeah, this is a great movie. So I hope you guys are having a good time, ready to watch The Lost World, Jurassic Park. So yeah, just a reminder for anybody who maybe didn't join in last week. I know we've got a lot of people in here tonight. Yeah, Jurassic Dave, time to pull out the VCR. I have a DVD thing right here, like one of those DVD things, a DVD player. But I'm like, I also don't want to be like, guys, I love that scene. Great scene. Looking completely over here the entire time. So, yeah, so I'm going to be streaming it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and count down. Not yet. Just don't do it just yet. But we're going to count down to our watch party here. We're just going to do a simple 3, 2, 1, play. Now you hit that button on play, okay? Very simple, easy. You guys know what to do. Yeah, and we'll do that in just a minute here. But yeah, keep the chat going. I know you guys are going crazy already, and I opened it up, and you guys were even there. As I'm updating my computer, you guys are like, "Oh, this is gonna be great," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I hope so. I really hope so." So, all right. So yeah, keep the chat going. If you have any questions, thoughts on the movie, whatever it may be, let me know. I'll try to talk about them. I do have some props and whatnot, as I did last time for the Jurassic Park watch through. If you guys are unfamiliar with what we are doing here, if this got shared around to you, we are the Jurassic Park podcast. You can see it right there in the logo. We do a weekly podcast all about Jurassic Park, and you're like, how do you do that? How does one talk about Jurassic Park every week? And I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. But we do. We do it each and every week. And many of these awesome people in the chat are the reason that happens each and every week. Whether you're a contributor, actually, this week's contributor, Jay Jurassic, is in the chat. So, hey, Jay, what's going on? He is on this week's episode talking with Mr. Classic Jurassic all about Mattel toys and stuff. So, yeah, we're a podcast, but we also do video content as well. And thank you, Tal. Thank you, man. Paying for your admission once again. Thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat all the way out in the Philippines. I hope you are staying safe, man. I love you, man. I love everybody in this chat. I hope everybody is out there staying safe. Guys, go ahead and use the hashtag when you're talking about tonight's live stream. Use the hashtag stay safe, stay Jurassic. In part by our friend Tom Fishington, who set up that initiative for everybody out there to stay safe and stay Jurassic while you're at it. We want everybody to stay indoors, stay healthy. Don't, do anything you don't need to do. So tonight, we're going to keep you occupied by watching The Lost World. So I think we've wasted enough time here. We're about 10 minutes in here, and I think it is time to push play, as DJ Craig just asked. It is time to push play. So let's bring up our movies. You got that popcorn ready? I have my Jurassic Park mug, yet again, filled with coffee. I have my Baby Yoda Tervis, filled with water, ready to go for that. I've got everything. Got my props. Got my notes. I don't have any notes. I just have a notebook with scribblings on it. But I'm ready, guys. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Say yes. 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 Come on. We're going to do this. The Lost World. Jurassic Park. Ready to stay safe, stay Jurassic, everybody? Let's go ahead, all right? Let's do this. I got to put my hand on. I was going to count down in the air, but then how am I pressing play? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, play. All right, here we go. The sunset, the sun rays are coming over the Universal logo. Oh, this is good. This is a, it's the updated logo for, you guys hear this movie? I should probably, oh no, you can't hear that. Yeah, this is the updated logo, right? I like the one better for Jurassic Park. It's more, and it would have fit perfectly for this movie. Right? It's just so much more somber, but this is the best part, guys, right here. Look at this. Nothing. Wind. Eerie rumbling and roaring. How good is that? That introduction right there. Fades in to this panning up of Isla Sorna. 87 miles southwest of Isla Nublar. This is why the beginning of this movie is just why I love this movie so much. The tone, they set the stage right away. Man, they set that it's unbelievable how dark and ominous and foreboding this movie is. You got Deirdre here. Deirdre and Jeffrey. I don't know how to say these names. Jeffrey. Let's go with Jeffrey. And we're on Isla Sorna, this unsuspecting, island. It doesn't look all that ominous and creepy, right, guys? Nothing weird about it. Family just comes up and parks their yacht. Just wants to have a nice midday lunch or whatever it is. Would you go play ball for a little bit, darling? Leave her alone. There's snakes on this island, apparently. We got to be afraid of snakes. And Tal, I know you said, anybody hear that roar? That is, again, part of that ominous, amazing intro of this movie is the fact that sea, it just bellows up and just just roars. The sea roars. It's amazing. And Kathy just strolling in. Yeah, this is a great, addition of the novel here, just putting this into the movie. And our first introduction here to the Compsognathus, the Compy, a little bird or something, I guess. And just look at this puppet work. It's incredible. I have no doubt believing that is a real Compy. No doubt whatsoever. Thing eats a sandwich, it's jerking its neck back and forth. The pounding surf, the roaring of the water, hiding the screams of little Kathy. And, the blending here of the CG. And it looks so seamless, guys. It looks so seamless. And this, guys, I know, I don't know if Caleb's here. And I always point out Caleb when this stuff gets to me. But that doom, 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 doom. The timpanis, man. And then the yawning Here it comes. Of Dr. Ian Malcolm. Cooler than ever, man. Cooler than ever. And I am just laughing right now because I'm remembering just a few short months ago. Not even, when was that? February? Like a month ago? A month and a half ago, when me, Caleb in this chat, and Jay Jurassic in this chat sat in a New York subway, and I filmed them recreating this scene. Man. And now look where we are, folks. This is the best. Ian Malcolm is so perturbed. And you know he gets this all the time. You know, he's like, let me just try to ignore this guy. I don't see him. You're him, right? Excuse me? I'm forgetting the actor's name there, but you can actually see him on Stranger Things. At least season 1, I know. Oh, wait. Rawr. I love this movie. I can't tell you enough, guys. I love this movie. I'm so hyped to be watching this movie. The women just staring him down. It just shows you the demographic of people that look down on Dr. Ian Malcolm for coming out about the dinosaur incident on Isla Nublar, right? And I don't know. I think I talked about misconceptions and stuff like that as a kid when you watch these movies. I don't know why. I always assume this all took place in California. I don't know why I always assume that. I mean, the subway is there. It says MetroCard. It's got all the indications of New York. And I guess because the end of the movie takes place in San Diego and Malcolm lived, I guess, he lives in San Diego, right? Like, and it's just, I don't know. I always thought this took place somewhere else, but somewhere in New York. And it's crazy that he probably lives like around the park somewhere, right? The Central Park. This joint's kind of creepy. Lex and Tim back. Oh, man. Yes. The music in the background here. Very, very eloquent. Just like piano. It is so faint. So faint. And what did he say? Caleb said, Sonata Pathétique by Beethoven. Sorry, I don't know if I pronounced all that right. And, guys, the introduction of such a despicable villain, I guess you could say. It's not really villain, but like bad guy, I guess. Ludlow. He is the evil corporation embodied. You know, everything about him is what we all like dislike about evil corporations. This is the guy. And just making Malcolm look like a real bad guy. You know, he is him. He's like the reason that Malcolm is getting these looks and everything in the subway. University got rid of his tenure. Karen mentions the Lockwood estate reminds her of this scene. Yeah, for sure. Just like look at Hammond. Almost seems like a world traveler, like archaeologist, like an Indiana Jones kind of type. When you look at the background and see everything that he has in his house. This suit costs more than your education. Just despicable. Oh, man. I love everybody that's in this chat. What is going on? Yaroslav, we are watching it right now. If you want to join in, I am 8:54 into the movie. Hammond just showed up. Hammond, bedridden. He's most likely on his way out. You know, he's very close to probably being on his way out here. Site B's facility wiped out. Yeah, yeah. Steven Brewer says the young Hammond is Indiana Jones. Confirmed. Imagine that. Like that is a retcon. Like we could definitely work with here. I think. I'm into that idea. Yeah, and Jurassic Dave says, I never noticed Hammond was sick until I was an adult. And I would I think I would fall in that same line because I always wondered, like, what are they doing here in this house? But, like, he's bedridden. He's got his, pajamas on and, like, a robe or something. But, like, I'm like, what is he doing? Why didn't he get dressed today? He's sick. Yes. Yes. Look at that Lex and Tim picture right there on the desk. Oh, that's great. And it's like literally, I think it's their clothes from the first movie. It's like a picture from the set probably, but it looks photoshopped. Look at that, like that horn on his desk. Look at the props. Strictly observation. See, this is another reason why I love this movie is the vibe, the style of The Lost World. And that computer screen with the graphics and everything really pulls off that styling that even the marketing used. You're making all new ones. Look at Hammond, a seaworthy traveler. He's got a boat back there. And you want to send people in, very few people on the ground, right? If I didn't tell you this, guys, I love this movie. I really do. I think it's pretty great. Man. I want to like tell you stories just like a talk and just but like the movie is just it is fast paced, guys. Like it just gets there. It's happening. At least the other movie has like a little lulls, things take a little bit of time before we get on, but I feel like this is fast paced. Exploit Site B. I'm just looking at everything in the background here, guys. He's got all kinds of stuff, and I'm loving this idea of him just being a relic hunter. Like he's like Nathan Drake, just swinging like and climbing everything, and oh man. Yaroslav, you got to get in. I don't know if you're watching it yet, but you got to get in here and watch this. Found and pillaged. Hammond he's a great character in Jurassic Park, but like I think he has a lot of weight and impact in this movie. And I was like literally going to say that it kind of changed. He went from capitalist to naturalist in just 4 years. That's something, It's the same thing that Claire did in Jurassic World to Fallen Kingdom. I don't know if you guys got that parallel, but that's literally the same thing. No. John, no. Malcolm and his hand he's always like doing something with his hands. I'm here to point out all the details of this movie, like hand gestures. This moment when Malcolm figures out who is on the island, you can tell he is just terrified of what could happen to her. Sarah Harding, his girlfriend, being sent to the island alone. That's craziness, by the way. Like, I don't know why he would even do that. Why would he send them there? Why would he send her there by herself? That's so crazy. Does he want more bodies on his hand? Like, on his hand? His hands? Look at how, like, just distraught he is. He sets back and he's like, really? Oh, God. Hammond's just, yeah, she's having a great time out there. Whatever accent he's using. You know how it is. Guys, great detail. Hammond's eyebrows. Look at that thing. That thing is like, woo! It's like out of control. You can tell how like traumatic that event was for him on the island, obviously, which I think is great. You don't really get that from Grant or Ellie in Jurassic Park 3. Here he is with the hand things. And it's leaving right now. That music, guys, swelling, adventurous instrumental music, as it says. He's got boats all over this house. I don't feel like I've really dived like deep into the architecture and the props and all the stuff that's here. Like he's got that globe up above the mantle, like the artwork. Guys, this garage scene is every kid's dream. I was about 12, I think, when this movie came out in 1997. Yeah. And seeing all this stuff all together, he's got like a pouch with like all kinds of electronics, a phone attached to it. He's got a camper, RV, several cars. I think there was 3 Mercedes in there, right? But they only take the 2. And Nick Van Owen shows up here. What a great group of characters. Like, honestly. This movie, it gets overshadowed, of course, right? It gets overshadowed, and I think still a lot of people have this stigma attached to this movie for different reasons, whether it's gymnastics or, the fact that maybe Malcolm isn't a hero for them or several reasons. But there is so many great things about this movie and these characters. Kelly Malcolm here and Nick Van Owen, Eddie Carr. They're spectacular additions, I think, to this franchise. Such a troglodyte, guys. Shouldn't even have Sega. That's what, these movies don't always date themselves too badly because they take place in like crazy places and stuff like that, and like, there's always futuristic tech or whatever it is. But there's a few moments where like the cars with the CD-ROM stuff and the Unix system and the troglodytes, and the Sega. Come on. Like, it's funny. Heartfelt, talk here with Kelly and Ian. You get to learn a lot about the family dynamic he has, and this is part of this movie is the family dynamic, and this goes from movie to movie to movie to movie. It's always about families and divorce and family issues, and the daughter father parent relationship here, and then you move that to the T-Rexes as well, parental relations. What are you guys saying over here in the chat? What's going on? Yaroslav's stepdad always reminded me of Nick Van Owen. Wow. Nice fact. I like that. Eddie Carr's frustration. Dr. Malcolm downstairs. He just gets so mad the whole time. No one listen to me. Look at Malcolm's, like, his clothes get a lot of notice, I guess, in the first film. But, like, whatever this shirt is, it's, like, tight, like, real tight. And like, very, I don't know what kind of fabric that is, but it's, like, so slick on him. It's got this nice, like, very dark, like, maroon, purpley, whatever you would call that. Like, it's not just black on black like the other movie. The high is there. This is why it's just every kid's dream, is just all of this stuff. And this here is one of my favorite things ever. And I think I pointed this out on a recent show. But Malcolm's journey, that music pipes in. underneath them talking, and they split the conversation. Kelly Malcolm goes to explore this RV, and you get to see through her eyes how cool this is, how awesome this is. This is why Kenner nailed it with a toy. It's every kid's dream. We wanted this RV. Anytime we ever got in an RV as a kid, we always dreamed that this was the moment. And then you get a look at that map, and you hear the drumming, the tribal drumming coming in. You see the islands, Matanceres, Muerta, Sorna, Tacano, Peña. And this overhead shot, guys, Malcolm's Journey, this music is so good. And that overhead shot of the boat, and then coming in there, you get to see it closer up. Oh, man. And this dark tone arrives once again. And this music, guys, no joke, this is the best cue, I think, out of any of the Jurassic music. This adventure track here, this adventure score for this movie. It's subtly used and sparsely used. But man, it is the best addition to any of the scores in my mind. Like that harp being used back in the background under them talking. I love the comedy of this scene even. It's so good. Don't do that. You'll be dead before you even realize you had an accident. This movie is look how dark this is already. You got rain all over this truck. You've got mist in the background. He's talking about the 5 deaths. Like, you can tell there's something wrong about going here, and they know what it is. I mean, I guess Malcolm knows, but they don't really know. They think it's big iguanas. So how come whatever got the boat in Jurassic Park 3 didn't get this boat in this movie? Cinco muertes. 5 deaths, he says. I love the way this is delivered. My God, and then the music crescendos. Oh, the best. It says adventurous instrumental music again. Oh, man. That is the shot right there. Oh. Music is still going. It didn't end. This is like the journey to the island in Jurassic Park. Not as long, but it's just as good, even better. They track down Sarah and her lucky pack with holes in it. Sarah. The comedy of this movie is so good, guys. How many Sarahs do you think are on this island? And the callback to that at the end of the movie. Nick Van Owen. It's so good. And Gojira asks, are we doing JP3 next week? We absolutely are doing JP3 next week. Guys, oh man, the Stegosaurus. This brings me back to my childhood. Like, I loved the Stegosaurus as a kid, and like just seeing them brought to life here, a dinosaur we did not get in Jurassic Park. Man, it looks pretty good still. This is kind of our Brachiosaurus. Did I say that weird? I got headphones on. I don't know. Ooh, that's how it always starts. And later there's running and screaming. He's going to do something weird with his hands, probably. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Why are you watching this? James Gunn is doing a Guardians of the Galaxy one. And I poked fun at him on Twitter, and I said, who's James Gunn? Who even knows who that is? And then he liked the tweet. Very cool. Sarah Harding right there scaring Nick Van Owen. Like, she is a true professional, guys. Like, I know everybody loves Ellie Sattler, rightfully so. She's a great character. But look at Sarah. She was on this island by herself, alone. And she survived. She's tough. And she's like, she knows what she's doing. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to compare her too much to Sattler, but like, she is just so knowledgeable on everything. Listen to her. What does she take? I don't even know what she's saying. She's just listing off stuff like crazy. And I feel like we need her in future movies because she is so knowledgeable. I understand, like, bringing back Ellie Sattler for Dominion. Great. Wonderful. But, like, in the case where dinosaurs are around the world and loose, Sarah Harding, you got to bring her back. Yeah, how did Nick not see her? Arjun, that's hilarious. Yeah, literally stood right next to her. Yeah, Joshua, Forever Malone, still dying from that when he tweeted out, which one should we watch? Should we watch The Lost World or Guardians? James Gunn's on the Guardians one, but we also got The Lost World. And I was like, yeah, who is even James Gunn? Who is that? Knowing very well who he is. And I couldn't believe he liked the tweet. That was too funny. Maybe he's watching. James, welcome to The Lost World. He knows Guardians. He doesn't need to watch it to tweet out. Like, this shows you exactly what kind of person Sarah is. She wants to get right up in there and take pictures, document what's going on here on this island. And you got the baby Stegosaurus. It is so great. You know, we didn't get the baby Triceratops, which, you know, was very close to being in Jurassic Park. But we do get a baby Stegosaurus here. And it looks great, guys. Looks real great. In another place, I don't know if you guys all know, but another place we do get a baby Stegosaurus in the Jurassic franchise is Jurassic World Live Tour, which is kind of mostly canceled right now. I'm so sorry. But it's great. She can't not touch. She can't not touch. These are the moments where Malcolm and this cast are so funny to me. Like, I can quote these movies back to front, but like this one has something about it. I'm sure many of you can agree. Something about the dialogue in this movie that is just funny. It's on the nose. It's amazing. I don't know what it is. I just love it so much. Look at what is Nick Van Owen doing? He's like pressing so many buttons on his camera. Just shoot. Just stop. It's a video camera. Just hold it. He's like, and what is he even shooting at? Look at him. He's, if this is a camera, he's like holding it down. Like, what? Nick, you're supposed to be like an award-winning documentarian here, and what are you shooting at? No, he's not zooming in, Che. What is he? He's not even looking at it. He's just hitting. Great sequence here with the Stegos. Stampeding, circling her, swiping at her, just demolishing this tree stump. Wait, no, I'm not doing any more dinosaur sounds. Not. Was that pretty good? I think that was pretty good. I got headphones on, remember. You give me the Pulitzer. Give me the Pulitzer for just constantly pressing buttons and not even looking at the subject, just not even looking at what I'm doing. Just give it to me. Oh, look at this Endor, guys. Or the Forest Moon of Endor. Looking great here. So to me, when I think of Isla Sorna, this is the island I think of. I don't know about you guys, but I think of this island. Obviously, it came first, you know. It came first in terms of before Jurassic Park 3, but this styling of this island is so drastically different than Isla Nublar. And of course, the island that we see in Jurassic Park 3. Like, what is going on there? And I know everybody's like, well, you know, North and South Island, blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't really make it. Just understand that it doesn't make any sense. So that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, sure, they were testing plants and ecospheres and other words. Fire! Got a fire there. Kelly Malcolm just wanted to make dinner, probably got loads of candy in that pan, I'm assuming. Because what else did she make? Oh, what? Tall asks, does Sarah have any relationship with Grant and Ellie? That is a good question. I would say no, but there's the whole like, she's like, she's what's his name? Dr. Harding from the first movie. The guy who was working on the sick Triceratops. Dr. Harding, Sarah Harding. They're the same. One and the same. His daughter, I guess you could say. They don't have to be. I don't think it's really canon per se. Maybe Arjun, maybe you know differently, but as far as the game goes and stuff like that, I think that's where they kind of tie those things together. I forget if the DPG site ever did, but yeah, I wouldn't say that they probably know each other, especially because they probably wanted to forget that this all happened and erase it from history and all that good stuff. Oh, okay, in the novel. All right, so there you go. I always forget the details of the novel. It's been a while since I read it. So it's hilarious that Sarah Harding. So this is the complaint a lot of people have about Sarah Harding, is the fact that she says all this about we need to keep this sterile, and we can't interact with this environment. We can't bend a blade of grass. I got headphones on, guys. But then later on is just so cavalier with walking through the jungle, rubbing the T-Rex blood all over the place, essentially. So sure, that is like a character fault, and it does take her down a notch, but I think she still is a superior character as far as like, well, we would like to have her back for certain reasons. Sarah's got some good points. Why didn't he rescue her from all those things? But you made it all the way out here. And I mean, honestly, how long was this journey? That song was only like what, 5 minutes long? Maybe, not even. And she tore this place up. What was she thinking? Kelly Malcolm, what was she thinking? She just absolutely destroyed everything. I know everybody's still talking about Sarah and her relationship. Yeah, sure. The book, yeah, I don't know. At least in the movie canon, I would say they probably had no idea. And I honestly don't really think that they're related in the movies. I don't think they're. Honestly, I really don't think they are. Charity asks, how much do you think she would have known about the park if she was the daughter? I mean, that's a great question. I don't know. The movie doesn't do anything to connect those dots for me. Like especially like in that sequence in the bedroom with Hammond and Malcolm. Like wouldn't wouldn't one of the points that I missed the Hammonds and two teams. Wouldn't one of the major points that Hammond would say like to back up his reasoning would be she knows these things. Her father worked on dinosaurs. Whatever he was. She knew the island. She was been to Nublar or whatever it is. She studied them. But like that's never a point of contention. It's just like she knows animals. She knows this or that. It's not that she knows dinosaurs and she's been in contact, or her father knew dinosaurs or anything like that. So I tend to think that they're just completely separate and not even connected at all in the film universe. Guys, where's James? James Hawkins. Do this. Fee, you can keep it. All I want is my services is the right to hunt a Tyrannosaurus. Mal, a buck only. Like this delivery, guys. So good. Set up a base camp here. This dialogue is wrong in the closed captioning. Subtle ideas. Okay. Roland Tembo, guys. He is so good. Roland is one of, if not like the best character, I think, like in these movies. He is so real, so grounded, such a cool dude. And another reason why this movie appeals to like me as a kid is this another toy sequence right here. It's honestly like this is to sell toys, right? I mean, you got Hummers just flying over mounds. You got Jeeps everywhere with these pull-out side. Like this is literally every kid's dream right here. Motorcycles going through the legs of Mamenchisaurus. You got Pachycephalosaurus. I always mix those up when I'm talking quickly. It just everything about this is just a dream for toy collectors, for toy owners. That Packy right there is just such an iconic one. And I think that is like, we've never seen such a good one like this, even, and especially with like toys and stuff like that. This one's the best. Yes, Arjun says rip Pete Postlethwaite. Pete, the actor who portrayed Roland Tembo. Look at that. Packy just smashing the guy right through the door. Friar Tuck is on the loose, guys. And this Hummer, guys, with the extendable sides and the clamp thing, the harness thing that comes down. This is just insane. My cousin had a bunch of these toys. He had this Hummer with it literally was the exact same toy. Like, and then he also had the RV, and I was super jealous. I have that Jeep. It's actually right there. Yeah. I love this sequence of the thing. Boom, just smashing together. And it's just like, honestly, this whole sequence, while it is very cool to look at and very cool from a toy standpoint, also, what are you doing, Nick Van Owen? What is that? What is that thing? Is it a satellite, or is that a flash? Is that a flash? Do you need a flash? What is that, guys? Could you please tell me what this is? He puts a little thing on the rock and then just is like, I'm going to film this. Pompadour, Elvis. Music again, guys. It's so good. Oh, man, I'm just like trying to catch my breath. I love this movie. I've been like talking nonstop. I love it. And again, reinforcement of how sad this is, how brutal this is. I'm sure, many of you probably just finished or already watched Tiger King. And this is essentially that. Like, Ludlow, the Dino King right here. He's trying to be. That reference will make no sense in like whoever watches this next year or in 14 days. so sad. Like seeing that Parasaurolophus just ripped to the ground. Like it's brutal, and it shows it on all these characters' faces. Like even Nick is like, I gotta document everything. He even just is like, I don't want to document this dinosaur brutality. Why? Yeah. Like the Tiger King shows you how bad that is, and then to see this, it connects dots for you. I still have that like childhood mentality where like, oh my god, this sequence is so cool. But like when you actually sit down and think about it, and you're looking at what's happening on the surface, it's bad. It's bad news. You know, they're scouring this island, tranking dinosaurs left and right. Exactly. You know, it's what's happening in Fallen Kingdom as well. But like, you know, they're gonna use them in a park in San Diego just to have them on display. It's not like they're saving them from, you know, a bad situation and keeping them safe until they're ready to go free or something like that. No. And look, you know, Dieter Stark here, this drunken fool, just go ahead and tasers this compy for no reason, just for his own pleasure. It's literally despicable. Like, it has no reason to fear man. Now it does. It's just, you gotta be kidding me, man. Yeah. Matthew asks, do you think the infant Rex is the JP3 Rex? Nah, I don't think so. It's a nice thought. No. Is it? Is it a nice thought? It's like me cheering for Ellie to hit the power buttons faster. Do it faster. It's like me cheering. Yeah, it's a nice thought that this is the dinosaur that gets killed in Jurassic Park 3. Which I can't wait to watch with you guys. Jay, you going to be there? You going to watch that T-Rex die with me? Look at all the flies. My God, it's freaking me out. It's like, trick is, you know, you gotta, ow, God. Trick is, you won't want him to, ow. Like, come on, ow. How, like, this poor baby Rex. Like, this is such an amazing animatronic, guys. Like, amazing, incredible. And yeah, Arjun, I know Fallen Kingdom wasn't about saving them either. That wasn't really a comparison I was trying to make, but yeah. Yeah, and I love this. I like we recently talked about it in an episode. Aaron Beyer discussed it on our podcast that like Nick Van Owen, it's like he's a poor version of Owen or somebody like that from Jurassic World, where like he's this backup plan to go in there and take down the forces, you know, the InGen hunters, you know. But he's just like, he just cuts, he just has like a cutter and just opens some fences. But I like this idea that like they're gonna go in there and they're gonna take down this pack of hunters and let the dinosaurs out and all that good stuff. He did send a backup plan. Me. Like, I mean, he's great. He's cool. But like, I feel like he doesn't really back up the fact that he's as cool as he was just like trying to describe himself as. Jay, come on, you got to come back for Jurassic Park 3. I love this sequence here as he's relaying footage back to the InGen corporate headquarters, which we got a glimpse of in the deleted scenes, but not in... Ooh, you know, I don't know if I can watch those on here, but that would be great if we could. Oh, cinematography here. Oh, so good. So good with all the lighting. It does remind me a lot of like Fallen Kingdom with that cinematography of the cages in the what do you call it, in the auction room That stego with like the stuff going through the blades. So good. But yeah, this sequence with Ludlow here, that model of the San Diego park is just amazing. Like I want that in my house. I want that artwork that is in the back there. It's so good. The best dino sound effect you'll ever hear is that baby trike. I know you all wanted to hear my dinosaur sound effects. Well, there you go. Look at that artwork, guys. Man, that is good. That is some good artwork as well. And that one, even better. Even better. Ah, man. Thinking about this, like, this is something that Hammond built. You know, he started the build and then he abandoned it just to build something grander. It's just so crazy. In less than a month. Amazing. Amazing. This destruction here is out of control. That Triceratops shot is incredible. You know, we only got the sick trike in Jurassic Park, but man, that shot of it just, and this, what is happening here? What happened there? What happened there? Why did that truck fly hundreds of feet into the air? Why? Could somebody please explain? What was it? Because nothing I can think of would do that. But it happened. And I don't care. It doesn't ruin the movie for me. These movies are wild. They're out of control. And that's fun. I don't care. It's amazing. It's just so crazy. Never really considered how crazy it was as a kid. But man, is it crazy as an adult. I just want to slap Dieter Stark. I don't know about you guys. He's very slappable. He's just like the worst kind of guy. Drunk, abusing animals. Just the worst. Let me add that to the list. And you get to see some of that heart, you know, from Nick Van Owen. That really wasn't really apparent. He kind of just is like a little pompous this entire time so far. But to see him have a little bit of heart for this dinosaur is pretty great. We're not alone on this island. All the delivery of these lines. There was a moment, guys, where I forget what was the moment that I said. Oh yeah, it was the lightning crashes and the storm coming in Jurassic Park. That is the moment where that movie just shifts, and all of a sudden, the pace is ramped up. Everything is so tense. This is that moment here. Same moment. You know, it's literally that same moment where they step into the RV and they light the thing up, and he just like comes in like Superman. Malcolm just standing there like, what am I looking for? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Somebody find a radio for me. This is that moment where it just ramps up. You got the T-Rex just going through the jungle, screaming its head off. It's so good. Mar del Plata. Yeah, but still, a fuel leak? Come on. A fuel leak, is it doing that? Is it sending that car hundreds of feet? Not flying. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not an expert on explosions. What is this commentary? Lady, enough. That was a while ago. Just repeating you guys. Yeah, this T-Rex design, Matthew, is fantastic. Uh, oh, the dough. Yeah. Enrique, you there? Oh, there it is. And it just happened now. Steven's ahead of us, I guess. Man, this is like, again, yes, I know the comparisons to Fallen Kingdom. There's a lot of those. You got the blue animatronic on the table trying to fix it, doing the same kind of thing here. Um, it's very, very similar in nature, but yeah, I like this. And like what was the point of all this? Was this for humans? Was this for like when one of them inevitably get injured? That they have this like thing, whatever you call that? I'm no doctor. Like what was the point of that? Yeah, I like this talk about Nick being the villain because yeah, everything that happens here is his fault. Everything. Like I mean, yes, him and Sarah did kind of tackle that together, letting the dinosaurs out and stuff, but like yeah, and then he goes ahead and gets the Rex and it's just like it's all his fault. And yeah, the high hide guys, man, is that a cool thing. Like I have my high hide right over there, the toy. Love this thing. Look at the such a simple design. Just pulls them up into the sky. You got four cameras. Like what are they looking at? Like I guess if they were lower, maybe they'd see something. But like all the way up that high, what's happening? No, do the baby cry. Come on, guys. I don't even. I don't even know if I could do. I'm like I keep going to try. I'm like I can't do it. Nope, can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, I can't. I can't. Malcolm. See, everybody argues like, "Oh, Malcolm's not a super. He's not like a hero. Why is he in this hero role?" This is the moment that shows he's not really a hero. Like, if this was Owen in today's movies, he would just jump straight out of that, and I would go all the way down to the ground, no problem. He'd probably just dive, to be honest. But he, like a true human, falls and crashes to the ground. Oh, why? It's so funny. It's such like a dire moment. And he just falls to the ground. And somehow is fine. He's fine. He's fine. He doesn't like and think of how bad his leg probably hurts, right? From the T-Rex incident in the last movie. He's good. He's good. Man, this is something special here, guys. These trees moving, not showing anything. But the trees just rumbling through, and then the birds flying, and the characters are watching them go underneath them. Man, that is some good stuff. So good. I, Steven, I love when you mimic Owen, you go straight Southern. I mean, what else would you do? I mean, that's pretty much what it is, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, I feel like it's like Midwest kind of trying to, there goes the car. Like that Rex is very angry. Iconic stuff here, guys. This is just too good. Like I know again, no music here. I got to turn this block on for you guys so you can hear this. Just the sound design again. Oh, just how terrified they have to be with these two Rexes on either side of them. Malcolm, terrified right now, right? He has to be just horrified at this situation. It's so crazy to have two of them. And they, movies are like, what do we do to make these movies bigger? We just had a T-Rex in our last one. Somebody in the back's like, what about two T-Rex? And man, the design of these Rexes, so good. There you go. Was that good? Well, you guys would tell me the truth, right? Was that good? Will that be on the internet forever? Yeah, probably. I feel like this is like that moment in like The Rise of Skywalker where, I don't know if you saw it, but Rey is like, trying to do the force healing on that snake thingy. But like, that thing is like, okay, thank you. Thank you very much for doing that, healing it. And then it goes away. These T-Rexes are like, nah, thanks for fixing it. Thanks for fixing that baby up. But nah, we're going to destroy you anyway. We don't care. No, guys, you do not need a version of me just doing all the dinosaur sounds. They're going back to the jungle. Oh, man. This is crazy. We're not even halfway into this movie, and it feels like this is just so hyped up right now. Like, crazy. They went back to the jungle, guys. Silence. No footsteps. Nothing happening. Nick just flipping open parts of his camera for no reason. Uh-oh. Hang on, this is going to be bad. Red Apple, you got a question? What's up? Ugh. The sounds of this thing, so crazy. Oh, that Rex roar, that moan, that is so good. You can feel like the... Oh man, that was like a scream. Love this. My God, it's so good. It takes everything that's great about the T-Rex breakout in the first movie. Guys, just open the door. Just open the door. What? Ah, he smashed his hand. Hang on to something. Yeah, this is going to be real bad, guys. Whew. To think that this was filmed like off of like a garage. There might not be like a more tense moment in Jurassic. There really might not. Like just knowing that she is hundreds of feet above, like, oh, that waves crashing into the rocks, and she's on that glass. And it is literally cracking under her fingertips. Like, you can feel her in that position, just like, oh my God. Like, trying. I feel like, you've been in not situations like this, but like situations where like, you're like, oh, don't break, don't break, don't break. And this is that times 457. That, specifically that number. Man. And that phone, that satellite phone, it's dangling. Try, Sarah. Reach. Reach, Sarah. Reach. Just do it. This tension has nothing to do with dinosaurs, really, by the way. It's great. Heads up, guys. Man. Like, even though she's dangling right now above all that water with no glass, it's still like a breath. Like, you can breathe. Oh, man. Now we switch scenes. Thank you, Jurassic Jack. My God, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Just, I love this set design. Everything about it, like, it's so great. Just like, this feels real, guys. This feels real. It's only like a small area, but like everything about this rain, the mud, the way they blend it into this cliff, it's just amazing work. Amazing work. Man, it is so good. Eddie, like, Eddie's the hero, right? Like, I know everybody's like, oh, Ian Malcolm, but like, Eddie's the real hero here. And the hide. I love the comedy here. I know a lot of people really dislike the comedy there, but I am all for it. The apple turnover, the cheeseburgers, totally for it. Oh, Steven, how dare you, man? How dare you? Eddie's death just tears me in two. Wow, dude. Wow, that hurts me. Deep inside, dude. Ah. Like, he's literally putting his hands in glass for them. Throwing that rope down. And you know what? Hey, guys, throw me a rope while I'm over a cliff. There's no chance I'm climbing it. I mean, maybe some of you can climb a rope, but I can't. This music kicks in, guys. Woo! Rescuing Sarah, kicking in, guys. Coming out of nowhere. Ed tweet says, wasn't a fan of that comedy, just a straight up Burger King commercial. Well, you know what? At Burger King, you could pick up one of these. A Jurassic Park, Lost World, Dino Watch. How about that for a commercial? This is like amazing. I love this tension. This is the inverse of Dennis Nedry. You know, Nedry is doing it for self-preservation, trying to get his truck out of the area where he gets stuck on his way to sabotage the company. And he's got the winch out. He's trying to do some good here and save 3 people's lives. And he hooks the thing up. Ah, man. And this car, this Mercedes, guys. And by the way, product placement here, Mercedes. This Mercedes, this, like, the reason this truck is so cool is I wanted this truck as like a kid. Wanted my family to have it, and guess what? At one point, my mom got it. Not that one, but like a white Mercedes, and I was like, "This is the one from the movie." But yeah, this is such an ad. But like, he is, I don't know. Could this thing do this in the mud? I don't know. But it's nice to think about. And that is nice to think about. It's not like, is it? Yeah, no, it's definitely nice to think about. It's not like Ellie hitting the buttons, trying to almost kill the kids quicker. Putting that thing in, I don't know what kind of drive he just put it on, but so awesome. Man, that is so killer. Just pulling that truck back up the cliff, over the cliff there, and just increase your rate of climb. So good. Yo, if anybody told me to increase my rate of climb, I would just let go, because I couldn't. I don't know about all of you, but I should change. You know how I always ask, if you're stuck in a kitchen with a velociraptor, what would you do, and how would you make it out alive? If you're on a rope, would you be able to climb it? That's a very anticlimactic joke. I just saw the T-Rexes and got sidetracked with my joke. All right? Rev that motor, dude. Stop looking. He's like what's his name? Muldoon. Just being like clever girl. Just go, dude. Oh man, that Rex just going up. Oh. I love this. Oh. Just can't get that gun out though, you know? These Rexes, dude. This is just insanity here. Like, Jurassic Dave, gym class, yeah, whatever. I can't. Oh no. Oh no, they throw Eddie and they grab him. Oh, and they ripped him. Oh. And these guys are so lucky that this did not hit them whatsoever. Oh, but the poor RV exploded, and there goes the other car. The other car. The tire almost hits him. So much just happened. Man. I would not make it out of that. No, it's so terrible. Like Eddie Carr getting ripped in half is the worst death in the Jurassic franchise. I know Zara, whatever, she's, that's a bad one too. But Eddie got ripped. He got pulled out of a car, thrown in the air, grabbed on the other side and chopped like his head area, and then ripped in half. He didn't deserve that. Everybody always talks about, nobody, oh, they didn't deserve it. Well, they're just killing people, willy-nilly. Who cares? Just for gore and whatnot. But no, that's not what's happening. Like, these dinosaurs don't care who they're killing. They don't know who's a good guy, who's a bad guy. Essentially, to the T-Rexes, that group is a bad guy. They stole the kid. But the bad guys go ahead and save everybody. So who is the bad guys here? It's very shades of gray, this entire thing. I mean, we know that the hunters are bad, truly bad, but they did just save everybody. They helped out. I love it when these two groups come together. Love it. I'm gonna run everything on geothermal power. Sounds like Snape. Why does he sound like Snape? Right here in this book. Oh, he didn't say that. There's maybe more. Snape needs some vodka or whatever he has. Nick and Dieter are the only villains here. Steven? No, Steven. We're not going there. What's the velocity? I'm gonna come to this island with no research. What's the velocity? Who had better shorts? Joey Sanchez asks, Robert Muldoon or Roland Tembo? I mean, we got to vote for Muldoon, right? Turkey vulture, huh? Oh, yeah. This is very thrilling. It's Gollum. Smeagol. No, it's definitely Snape. Come on, man. Just fed. That hurts, man. But like, it it hurts. It deeply hurts. But it's the truth, right? Like, it's the truth. Unfortunately, Rex did just feed, so it's content for now. It's brutal, but man, is that music good. And this dark tone, I love this group of, it just looks like a group of adventurers just traversing an island trying to find a treasure or something. And this moment here between Nick and Roland and all them, so great. This dialogue is killer dialogue. I love that, like, while they are like at odds, right? They're just having a discussion. They're fine. This Everest story is the best. Why did you go up there to die? I didn't. I went up there to live. It's an amazing quote right there. Yes. I love the shoulder mount flashlights. So awesome. So sci-fi. I love it so much. Literally like straight out of like a space movie, like Aliens or something. I don't know. Were they in Aliens? I don't know. The worst idea in a long, sad history of bad ideas. And you'll only be there when they learn that. That tambourine, guys. I love when the tambourine kicks in whenever there's this event, like this long, like shot of just like a flowing shot of the island in the daytime. It's just so good. What is he doing with Kelly? He's like holding her like a football. Move it, football head. And then that blood, so carelessly being swiped on there, like exactly what she said to not do. And it's a slightly out of character for sure, but also I know we all like to think of these characters as a character that's all, like they are who they say they are, but also they did just go through this traumatic experience. And yes, she said those things in the beginning, but I don't know if she thought about that after getting attacked by a T-Rex and her friend just got ripped in half. Like, unfortunately, she's probably not thinking about the blood that's on the side of her. She is shell-shocked. She's terrified, scared, traversing this island through this storm, and now it's daytime. It's literally a different day. Like, I don't know if she's thinking about that. You guys like my Hey Arnold jokes? Yeah. Put your hood up, Kelly. It's cold. Instead, I'm just going to hold you like this. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Forever Malone, right, is right there. Um, Roland should have said something, right? Like, I mean, he did say, like, are you okay? Or is, or whatever. Um, but, like, he should have been like, get rid of that thing. It's definitely going to be tracking us. But also, it might not even matter because the blood's probably soaked through. It's probably still on them. Like, I don't know if there's any way out of that. Yes, Samantha says she's just in survival mode at that point. Like, she's just trying to survive. She's not thinking about this blood. And that's like a major fault that people have with her. And I mean, I can somewhat understand it, but I just don't think that like that's the first priority in her mind. And just because she said it earlier doesn't mean it's stuck with her through all those events. And yeah, Yaroslav, you're right. Roland probably did want to lead it straight back to them. Yeah, that's a fair point. You know, he saw the blood and he's like, yes, this is exactly what I want. And Dieter just like, what are you doing, man? How drunk are you? This guy deserves everything that he get. Hey, Carter! Just Tommy. Well, no, not Tommy Boy. What's that other movie? Black Sheep with Chris Farley falling down the mountain. It's exactly what he just did here. The dirt up the nose. That the pitter patter of the feet coming towards him. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh man, this scene is so brutal. Like, I mean, I don't really know how he didn't get out of the situation, but man, that's gotta hurt. All those tiny bites and that lip. Oh man. There's my compy sound for you. I can't whistle right now. I don't know. My mouth's dry. That sounds like a cat, maybe? Or is it a cat? Like, there was 14 of them. Get away from them. Just go. There's no reason why he should be dying here. Like, if any of you were stuck in this situation, if you're stuck in a ravine with a bunch of compies, would you make it out alive? Yes. Yes. No doubt. Just run. Just go. I mean, I know compies are very fast, right? But I still don't think he should have died. I mean, rightfully so, yes, he should have died, but like, yeah, I don't know. And Carter, what a jerk. Carter, come on, man. Look out for your friend. I mean, were they friends? I don't know. Like, look at him. Look how slow he's going. What does he do? I know he's probably drunk, right? But like, are they poisonous like in the book? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know though if they are in the film. I don't really think they are in the film, but nobody says that at any point. They didn't say that about Kathy, did they? I love these guys. I love these compies. Every time there's like a puppet shot and they're just like, that was not a dinosaur. That was just me. That was mimicking myself making weird noises. Love this horror shot though. This horror like moment right here. Them all going over, him screaming, blood curdling scream, and then the blood as it flows down the water. That is amazing. Boom, boom, boom. That score, guys, superb. It's amazing stuff. No, but I know you guys keep pointing out that about the poison, but I don't think nobody ever clarifies that in the movie. So it's not really something that is a point of contention when you're thinking about, oh, what happened here? Sure, when you take in other information into account, maybe, but like, unless they specifically tell you. Like they could have had Backer earlier when he was tasing them say like, "Oh, these things are poisonous, by the way. Don't get too close to them. They might bite you." But they didn't do that. Genozoic artists, I'm looking up there. Large sticks are the natural enemies of Compsognathus. Speak softly, carry a large stick. The advice that saves lives. That score sounds like it's from Sorcerer's Stone. It's because this is a Harry Potter movie. That's young Snape. It's a prequel. Jay, come on. I could get away from 30 of them. Just run. Dude, he was walking, and he still should have got out of there. Just literally get the stick. Stick, stupid. I just love all the dialogue between the good guys and the bad guys. Nobody at each other's throats. Except for that one moment, right after they pulled them up. But, like, everything else is fine. Everybody's, like, casually talking. They're all in the same situation. It's a great dynamic. Hey, Jay. I want to say something about a Spinosaurus, but I couldn't think of anything. So I just say Spinosaurus. That's how I get out of any argument with you. Is it easier to climb a rope or run away from compies? Dude, running away from compies, 100%. So this movie, it takes what you love about Jurassic Park and just amps it up to 1,000, right? It's like not only do you get one big T-Rex sequence in, yeah, sure, the end of Jurassic Park, not really a huge sequence, it's just a very quick moment, but like you get several big T-Rex moments in this movie. Malcolm just listening, knowing that everybody is about to be destroyed. Cleaning up that candy? Come on! Oh, let me just hide it under this thing. No way a T-Rex can smell it under this blanket. Don't move, don't move. Can't see it. I didn't get there yet, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, that Rex looking through the tent, man. That is iconic stuff right there. Steven killing it with this apparently unneeded sequel here. Man. Terrifying stuff. Well, how is that thing so low to the ground? The way it is. I don't know. T-Rex got a sweet tooth. Where'd that candy at? That paint on that. Oh, man, it is so good. Smells the blood on the jacket. Yeah, Kelly's tears. Oh, man. Kelly. He's just watching this all happen. They don't actually like show him watching it, but you can just see it in his eyes, you know? And Carter, dude. Come on, dude. Everybody was fine. Oh, that T-Rex. Amazing shot here. The CG in this movie is like it's so many steps above Jurassic Park. Don't at me. It's so much above Jurassic Park. Like, oh man, everything about this T-Rex sequence. You don't really notice the other one all that much, but the other one's back there just gnawing. And Nick Van Owen took the bullets out, right? Man, that is so good. The Rex, everybody's just firing into the air. The Rex is right behind them. Somehow they kind of lose it a little bit. Oh no, Carter, dude. Oh, that is amazing. And it's stuck to the Rex's foot. Gruesome. Putting that dart in there. So guys, I did a lot of comparing of darts recently with that one that was in the Dominion shot, that picture that Colin shared, and my God, that thing was huge. What are these? These are baby darts compared to whatever that was in the windshield of that car. Love this sequence here. Dinosaur just being a dinosaur, as Roland here just comes out of the bushes. Listen to that. Oh, that roar. So good. Stumbling here. Got to get that second dart in. I don't know how they lost the Rex so much. Man. It looks like it's like straight out of Jurassic Park, the ride. Stuck in there. That's terrifying. Everybody stuck in this little cavern area. The tongue coming out and licking everybody. Ah! Ah! Oh, I'm the snake, dude. The snake. Dude, I mean, snake's bad. But it's... I don't know what kind of snake that was, but is it worse than what just happened? Oh, dude. Brutal. It's coming back. It's coming back, guys. Oh, it's just Malcolm. I love that. I love that little joke. It's kind of like, it's like a mirroring of the sequence in the beginning with the mom screaming going to Malcolm. Kind of like that. And here we go, guys. It's time for my chapstick application. No, here we go. They are going where they shouldn't go. Straight into the long grass. Man, my eyes are tearing because of all this. Oh my God, this is great. I don't even know what you guys are talking about half the time in the chat, but I see a comment from Red Apple. That's why I love Nestle's Crunch. Okay. Dude, what kind of way to carry a gun is that? He's like, I don't even know how he was holding that thing. Why you gotta hold it above the grass? Oh, the raptors coming in from all sides. Not from the front, but from the sides. And this is the raptor territory, guys. This is amazing. The fact that they saved the raptors for this reveal, it's like you didn't even think about raptors this whole movie. But man, these tiger stripes are the best. I'm in the long grass? I think I'm okay. Whew. Look at this. It's Ajay's bag. Man, like, I know we've all mentioned it, but like the traumatic like PTSD that must be going through Malcolm each time he hears like a roar, a snarl, a scream, that can't do it. The purring. We turned it up to 11 this week. Oh, with the chat? Yeah. Hey, whoa, where you guys dive? You guys just dove. They all just dove down that slide. Where'd that come from? Ow. Ow. And here's a misconception from me, right? So I kind of, for many years, thought that this was just an entrance to the workers' village. Was this like really sweet, like dino bone entrance, right? Like it was just like this walkway with these arched dino, like you walked through a rib cage, like literally something out of Islands of Adventure, Jurassic Park, or the Dino Land in Disney's Animal Kingdom. But no, it's literally just like a feeding ground like for these animals. So yeah, it's just where they supplied or stocked all their dead dinos, I guess. But yeah, it's always what I kind of assumed for many years, but figured it out. Is this the backlot of Universal? Yeah, yeah. It was. I don't think it is. I know there's some dispute. I haven't been out there in a very long time, and I don't know if the spot is still there or not. I know it was there for a long time up until recently, but it might have moved. I don't know if I'm correct on that, but yeah, you could see this somewhere. Maybe it wasn't near like the airplane sequence from that other Steven Spielberg movie, the Alien one. What was it? I almost said Planet of the Apes. War of the Worlds. Yeah, there it is. I knew it had something to do with planets. Spino Guy. Yes, there will be a watch party for JP3, and I will be talking all about that Spinosaurus. Don't you forget it. Ask Jay. See you later, Braden. Yeah, I know there was a lot of this stuff on the backlot, like vehicles and stuff like that, and the spitters are out there. But I think this might be gone, but I'm not too sure if this is gone because it up until real recently. Be there, be there. CQ. Who's? I guess he's trying to get those people, but I love the kind of like stutter that he has. Our coordinates here are our coordinates here. Like he like it feels real to me. It's not like a red line. He just kind of like fumbling through it. I like that. Did I talk for a while? Like I feel like I maybe didn't. I forgot to talk. Did I? Did I just watch maybe like 10 minutes of that without saying anything? I blacked out for a second. The Lost World needs to be a theme park. Yaroslav, go to Singapore. There is a Lost World park in Universal. Hey, Caleb, you using walkie-talkies a lot? Yeah, this facility, amazing. Like, look at this. Nick Van Owen. Love the callback to this Sarah joke. He's like, well, there might be other Nicks here. I love how eerie it is. And then all of a sudden just comes out of nowhere, this raptor sequence. Again, he's horrified that the raptor is eating Sarah, like straight up devouring her. But nope, just a lucky pack. And they go back around and try to cross directly next to it. Like, I don't know what was behind them, but like, I love this so much. Two more raptors chasing them. Man, this is just amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Just, the raptors are the best in this movie. I love this. He's like, let me just go through this door, close the door. The raptor's like, nah, I'm gonna smash through it. Oh, it's so good. The face off, taking the door off the hinge. Oh, man. The choreography in this sequence is stellar, guys. Like, maneuvering through this set and shooting this without a raptor doing all that stuff. Incredible to think about. Oh man, terrifying. The raptors outside just clawing and smashing against his door. Do something, guys. Do something. It's kind of weird. I kind of dislike that whole when they stumble backwards, they turn around, then instantly just blindly start scratching at stuff. Like I don't really love that. That's like one of the things that I like disliked about that sequence. It's kind of like they just like droned, like I guess I'll dig here. But I love this. I love like digging. Once they actually get on the ground and start digging through, and the raptor claws, the human hands, the raptor like it's brutal. And then trying to force your head through there. Ah, it's amazing. Like they dug a hole real quick. The lighting is always weird in this sequence because like it looks like it's daytime underneath that door. And there was another sequence just before where I was like, it looks like it's daytime out there. Man, I love that. The raptor going through the window. He gets out of the car. He is not a hero guy. Like I love Ian Malcolm in this role. That raptor coming through and snarling. My God, the best. Like these raptors, we talked a lot of, or I don't know if we talked about, but there's a lot of talk about how smart the raptors are. These ones are they don't seem as smart, guys. Like the tiger stripe raptors might be the best looking, but I don't think they're the smartest. That raptor was the Robert Muldoon of raptors. It waited to die. Amazing. Human killing the dinosaur via gymnastics. I love it, guys. Don't at me. I love gymnastics. And that joke is incredible, guys. That joke is incredible. The fact that they set that up in the beginning of the movie, about them cutting her from the team, and then they paid it off, guys. They paid it off perfectly. It's a fantastic joke. It's a fantastic sequence. Kelly killed it. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, Jay, they are primal. They are very primal. Like everything about them is just hungry. Like they just want to kill. They're brutal. They don't necessarily seem all that intelligent, but they are just going for it. They just want to get that kill. That crowd. I love it. It's the best. There you go, guys. Put that in the sound bank. I a mutant APK. I don't understand why people don't like that scene as well. I love it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's amazing. And it pays off. It's set up and it pays off. And the Raptors are fighting again. This is why I don't think they're very smart. Like boom, she falls, she go like the choreography here, guys. Sarah just like falling through, rolling, tumbling out a window. This is amazing. The camera just moving its way through the scene, showing the helicopter, showing Nick up there, flashing the light, and following them up the stairs. It's amazing. Steven Spielberg, Mr. Spielberg, you killed it. Going through this building. Man, it is so good, guys. And then look at that setup right to that. Oh man, I wish they had held it there. How many more survivors? Like screaming over that chopper. Get to the chopper. A little weird with the music right there. It's just like soared for a second and then just cuts off. And we know that there's more to that sequence. There's the bullets. It's like instant like regret. Like he just that's one thing they're not going to take with them. Oh, wait, never mind. This such an iconic look here with the Rex in there. And one of the best scenes in the movie coming up here with Roland and Ludlow. You probably saved InGen. You got your trophy. But like the sadness on Roland. Ajay. He's got his briefcase. He got what he came for, but he lost something along the way. I believe I've spent enough time in the company of death. That is, there is no doubt. That is, well, I can't say it's the best because they're the best ones coming out later. But the best send off for a character is that line right there. That is such an amazing line. I believe I've spent enough time in the company of death. There's the Rex. This whole like savior thing going on here, because Nick called in the InGen team to save them, but also like now that same team's gonna take that Rex back. It's just this whole thing. There was definitely only one person in that chopper, right? Who was that? And like this movie doesn't stop. You think like, oh, that's the end, right? Like that could have been an end. Almost without the T-Rex, being caged. But that felt like a good resolution there. And then all of a sudden, we got a whole like what do we got left? Like another like 25 minutes or a little less with credits, I guess. Whole another 20 minutes, something like that. But half an hour from now, John Hammond's dream reimagined will come true. Why did I sound like a newscaster? Here, just in. We captured a T-Rex. I forget who said it. Somebody said it recently. Was it maybe last week or some other time that wondering if the job that was waiting for Roland in San Diego would have been like an Owen kind of job. Like if he would have been like the Roland or the Owen of San Diego. Like it's pretty cool to think about. Sir, you need to look at this. The boat's not gonna stop. Tal, we gotta talk about this. What happens? What happens here in this sequence with the boat and the Rexes or what happens? What happens here? Like why is the Rex out and killing all these people on this boat? Makes no sense. I love the silence. Everybody waiting. This boat. SS Venture. The boat from King Kong coming in. I love this. Everybody's like in this building, and Ludlow, the slime ball that he is, knows what's coming, doesn't say anything to anybody, just leaves. Just gets out of there, saves himself. Like, what? Man, just the worst guy. Like, also, what are they doing? Everybody needs to leave right now. Man, the boat destroying everything. What do you got in there, King Kong? Yeah, and Sam says she loves the ship just barreling into this dock. Yeah, and it also creates like such an awesome set piece. Like once it's actually docked, like I love like the chaos, the destruction, the ramp like up to the boat, and how everybody gets up there and the Rex gets up there. It's just awesome. I love this set here. Where's the crew? All over the place. Like no reason. This makes zero sense. Why is this guy's hand off on the steering wheel of this boat? Makes zero sense. I like to make a big deal about canon and, how, I'd like it to stick together and be a cohesive thing. But at the same time, these movies are very all over the place. And this is one of those things that just what's going on here? How did this go down? Let's get a motion comic. Maybe we should have a motion comic that shows what happened here. But yeah, I mean, we could talk for days about what could have happened. Other dinosaurs sneaking their way onto the boat or whatever it may be. None of it really makes all that much sense. But concepts from the book and stuff. But really, none of that is described in this movie, in this sequence whatsoever. But man, is that cool when the Rex bursts out of there. It kept quiet that whole time. And then it bursts through, and man, I love this. Again, this set piece here. The Rex stepping down that ramp, trying to get this guy as he jumps off the dock. Amazing stuff. I love this. It's again like he comes in like as the Rex and just is like, now you're John Hammond. Like the blending of CG and physicality here is incredible in this sequence. That smash through that sign. Oh man, the score, guys. Boom, 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 boom. And this, my God, amazing. The roar. Oh, that is so good. Oh my God, that is amazing. I don't understand why people don't like San Diego sequence. Man, people are always like, jump the shark, yeah, San Diego. Yeah, I don't like that sequence. It should have ended. Man, if that movie ended and we didn't get this, I would be so mad. If we saw like concept art of like that, imagine seeing concept art of that Rex shot overlooking San Diego roaring and not getting it. Afterwards, we all would have been like, oh my God, could you imagine if we got that sequence? Now we're saying, yeah, imagine if we got the sequence with the hang gliders and the motorcycles and all that good stuff. But I love this ending. And sure, maybe the other alternate endings could have been great, but I love San Diego. Yep. Where's the infant? Calm approach. It's on a secure facility. Why? It's in Hogwarts Castle. It's in Hogwarts Castle. This. I'm just normally just doing these voices. I'm not even doing it for you guys. Man, this is amazing. A T-Rex just casually walking down the sidewalk, going in people's backyards. Oh, I'm thirsty. Like, it looks incredible. It just knocks down that fence. And like, they start arguing over this kid not being able to sleep. But did they not just hear that retaining wall just crumble next to their bedroom? Oh, man. Tal says, I bet we're going to get a whole movie like this for Dominion. It's going to be like the whole movie is San Diego. Oh, man, that would be amazing. T-Rex looking through that bedroom window. Imagine stuff like this. A kid casually getting out. I just saw a dinosaur. And they're like, it's just Mike and Sully, kid. Go back to bed. Told you. Shouldn't have left the light on. It's the fish tank. And how dare you? I think it was Amblin. Was it Amblin who shared that National Puppy Day thing? That tweet with this dog. How dare you guys? Jurassic Dave, man, I feel you. I feel you, dude. Your wife won't watch the movies with you because you can't stop quoting them. Yeah, I am just as annoying to watch a movie with. And I don't know how you guys are watching the movie with me just constantly rambling about Snape. Ah, the poor dog. Just the worst. And he snaps a picture of it. My dog just died. Snap. I love the simultaneous. Oh. This is killer. Here we go again, guys. Here we go. Slow down, slow down. No, this movie ain't slowing down. Smashing his great looking car. And there's that amazing physical tiny set that doesn't look tiny whatsoever. But man, this is incredible. The San Diego Jurassic Park. And the logo. It's right there. Very quickly glimpsed Jurassic Park San Diego. Oh, man. Like, how much would you love to just walk around like this theme park? Like this small park? Like, honestly, if there was... And I know, I think Yaroslav mentioned it about, like, wanting... a Lost World theme park, but like this, like having this in a theme park would be amazing. They'll never do it. It'll never happen, guys. I'm sorry, but how awesome would that be? Hey, we're going to shoot you for stealing this dinosaur. Oh, man. Follow the screams. Oh, man. Here's like the Godzilla sequence. T-Rex going through the streets. Love it. Eating the street light. Man, this looks beautiful. The school bus. The bus is just like, ah! Go fast. Must go faster. Love this. Smash. Oh, that is so good. Everybody falls out. Hilarious. King Lear. I'm gonna be King Lear. You gotta look at the posters, guys. Yeah, look out. I'm gonna be King Lear. Suddenly, I need to eat a Whopper. Hey, well, guess guess what? If you go to Burger King right now, you can pick up this Lost World watch. And there's David Koepp, writer, getting eaten by a T-Rex. Amazing stuff. Amazing. And he's dead. That's gruesome. There's no, this is like Twister, guys. There's no damage on the front of that car. None whatsoever. What's it with red cars smashing through things and being completely fine? Love this, the camera being on the back of this car, following their every bump and move, like going up to this gas station. Iconic. Malcolm yelling is the best. Never gonna make some kind of sound. Love it. That ball rolling by, hilarious gag, amazing. Backing up, the T-Rex. Oh man, ah, it's so good. Ian's going way too fast. I don't think so. I love this. All these cops are like, nah, nope, nope, not doing this. Animal control. Nah, I'm not getting paid enough for this. Come on. uh, it's a muscle car. Okay. Yeah, look out. Here comes my muscle car. Why am I doing this? There's warehouses. There could be. Smash. Look it. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. And it literally just oh, there's a big dent. But that was not there 2 seconds ago. I love Malcolm, guys. He's the best. Smash. Yep, it's still behind you guys. All the payoffs in this movie are incredible. Oh man, that subtle, quick glimpse of the Rex through that warehouse. Amazing stuff. Jay, yes. I think we all love this movie. This is so good. It's amazing. Oh, I love this so much. Going up that causeway ramp, bringing the Rex, the screaming baby. I'm not gonna do it. Not happening. No, I can't do it. Tal, would you have that baby Rex if it screamed all the time? Look at these guys are like Jason Bourne now. Okay, now they're heroes. Now they're heroes. But it literally took the entire movie to become heroes. There comes the chopper. Not using my Arnold voice. Sorry, guys. Are you there? Hello? Hello there? Hello, little Rex? No, I'm not doing any more baby cries. No more baby cries. Hello? Oh, the muzzle's off. Oh no. Probably should not have come down here. There you are. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so great. This is amazing. Showing you that the Rex can kind of sneak up. Oh, it's so good. Hey, man, you're in trouble. Ha, ha. Wait. Dude, come on. I mean, you could question if he deserves this, but come on. This is a good one to watch. Wait. I love the babies. Like, yeah? Should I do it? Can I do it? Is it my turn? Yep, it's your turn, kid. Oh, yes. And that shot with the Rex. Oh, man, that is so good, that buck. Oh. And here, Sarah Harding. Where is she? Cast her in Jurassic World Dominion. Look at her. She's amazing. Like, look, I love that, he's just a button pusher. He's just pushing a button. And Sarah's going up top with the rifle. And she's going to shoot this thing. It's so amazing. So incredible. She's just going to take care of this right now. Right here, right now. Yeah, there's a chopper up top, but look at this. Amazing. I love that shot. Oh, man, with the chopper going over her. The gates closing down. This guy's got like a legit gun. Slow-mo. Oh, the Rex squealing. Those eyes, those yellow eyes on that Rex. Amazing shot of Ian, whatever his name is. Fantastic. Lingering there. He's like, I think it's over now. That is so emotional. That look over his shoulder. Oh, it's the best. It is the best. It's like, oh man, that's hilarious to me. Did you do it? Yeah. And this guy's is literally one of the best moments. This is one of the best moments in any of the Jurassic movies. The music. Dude, it definitely Steven Spielberg was in that reflection. 100% Steven Spielberg was right there. I just love this news broadcast here. Love it. SS Venture convoy. Showing all those ships. I love it that the San Diego incident, this is the moment that everybody should believe Malcolm. This interview with Malcolm. Malcolm. It's late, guys. What is it? Interview with Hammond. The best thing ever. The music. Set of rules. What is Hammond's dream? Just step aside. Transition the audio to more realistic. Oh man, that's the best. Life will find a way. It's just beautiful. Panning shot of the island. Somehow Pteranodons are out. A herd of stegos, beautiful stuff. And this Pteranodon is beautiful. It's the best one. End it right there. That beautiful moment with my squealing over top of it. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. It's over. The Lost World. Jurassic Park, directed by Steven Spielberg, screenplay by David Koepp, who was eaten by the T-Rex in San Diego. Man, that is a good movie. There is no better ending. I mean, the ending for Jurassic World is they're all good. No, they're not all good. Jurassic Park 3's ending not good, but the other ones all good. But this is so amazing. I love this ending. Man. And I love that they took a chance on Jeff Goldblum to lead this movie and have such an awesome co-star with Julianne Moore. And her character is not given enough credit. I obviously really think she should move forward in this series. Vince Vaughn, bring him back. I don't care. Bring him back. I want to see everybody come back at this point. Man, this movie is such a good feeling. Obviously, everything I just said is all the reasons why I love this movie so much and why I think it is probably my favorite one. It's so hard to say, to pit the two against each other, that one's better than the other or something, but it's just something about this movie. It just hits me in all the right places. Everything about it is incredible. And like I mentioned recently in an episode was the favorite things about Jurassic is that vibe, that style of these movies. And I just love it. I love the vibe, the tone of this dark movie, with the comedy, this dark comedy and stuff involved in it. It's just so good, so funny, and stylistically, like with all the merchandise and everything that I have. I do want to go through some of that real quick with you guys, just in case, if you have a second. You know, if you haven't been here long enough for 2 hours and 16 minutes, but. So yeah, I did showcase a lot of this stuff already in a live stream, but I do, just in case there's other people here, um, I have some merch here from the Lost World, and you probably saw me doing my Burger King commercials. But yeah, like the vibe and the style of the merch here, so good. I love all this stuff. Let me bring up my screens. I know it's gonna be a little lost because the green screen, because the book's green, but like, look at that. This vibe, this style, everything about this is awesome. I love it. That like caution tape look with the red logo, the green, everything about the green, like this imagery. Oh man, this, I don't know if you guys still have the music on, but the movie on, but that music is amazing. I just love the vibe of this merch. Like, and I showcase this thing in its entirety, but this might be my holy grail of merch. This Lost World album or CD, which I'll be interested to notice. Let me fix this screen real quick. My head's getting cut off. Yeah, I'd be interested to notice if yours has this or not. I've heard from many people that it does not have the track listing on the back, but mine does. I don't know why the difference, but mine has the track listing on the back. And it's literally a sticker. So you can tell it's a sticker right there. I don't know why. They just, because otherwise I think it's just rock. You can just see like the gray rock work. But mine's a sticker. But this is my holy grail. Is this amazing, incredible diorama booklet. Oh, there's my green screen for you. But like, look at this thing, is incredible. It's got all this pop-up stuff in here in this background imagery with the trees of Sorna and the raptors, and then this Rex over here, I think, right? Yeah. Pops up and you got the Rex head. Man, that is just so cool. Folds back down. And then the Parasaurolophus over here. Fantastic stuff. I love this so much. And then like it blends so well with that old weathered look, but also this green and yellow and everything and the reds. I just love it. This is the best thing. The Lost World album, a CD album, 3D diorama package. So good. But yeah, these Burger King watches too. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Jurassic Dave's has a sticker. Chewy Sanchez looked at his, and it has the tracklist sticker. But yeah. Oh, and Genozoic Artist says, for those that experienced The Lost World on VHS, should remember a holographic card that came with the movie. Yeah, I don't know where mine is. I had it. I don't know. It just got lost somehow. Really bummed about that, because that is also like another holy grail item, is that Lost World VHS with the hologram that pulls out and everything. Man, that thing was so cool. But you have these watch cases from Burger King. You got the Burger King logo right here. And something has survived. You got the 3D Stego watch, purple. You got the Techno Time. Oh, that's going to be hard to read. Techno Time watch, and then the Dino Eye. Oh my God, you can't see that. It's a green box. Come on. There's something. No, whatever. But yeah, I have all the watches right here. The music's done, and I'm sad now because I had a nice soundtrack to talk to. The Stego watch here. The Techno Time. Love this one. With the pop open. Watch face. The T-Rex on there. Close. Come on. Oh, there you go. And then another Stego watch. Oh, baby Stego in there. And this one is my favorite. It's like dino skin with a holographic eye in there somewhere. You can sort of see it there. That's the best. Got this Fangoria magazine with all kinds of Lost World stuff. And oh man, if you guys don't have the making ofs, like the Lost World Jodie Duncan book, amazing stuff. Just the amazing imagery that's in those books. But also, I got some toys today. I didn't showcase these last time. I think I maybe did 2 of them. But this thing, guys, I don't know. I love this thing. It's so weird. It's so strange. But it came with the Rex, and it's got this dude in here. Like, who is this supposed to be? I really don't know. Does anybody else know? Who is that? And why does it have like this like throat killers? Ha! Put those out if you don't want to get swallowed by a Rex, because for some reason I'm in a cage. And these awesome figures. These are some of my favorite. Three of my favorite ones. You got the Nick Van Owen, Dieter Stark, which looks over here absolutely nothing like his film counterpart, and I guess neither does this, but it's close enough. But yeah, then the Roland Tembo, which is amazing. That is so amazing. But yeah, and then one of the best toys ever made. Period. And the eye is definitely not going to show up because it's too green. The Bull T-Rex. This thing is so good. I don't think this thing works. No. But yeah, it's got this belly. Wait, something's in there. Oh, it's like the battery tray. And yeah, you can eat stuff down the throat. And this guy. I don't know. Not really working. But it does go in there. I don't know. Maybe the thing's open. But this is like literally, smells good. This is a good toy. I don't know why it smells good, but it smells like plastic. Everything about this movie was just the best. So good. But yeah, I think it's about that time, guys, huh? Time to wrap up our Lost World watch party. I had so much fun, guys. This is the best. I really like hanging out with all of you guys. Just talking about our favorite bits from the movies. Just chatting about some fun stuff, cool stuff, joking around. It's just the best. And in this time where we all kind of need a bit of laughter and some fun, reliving the past and some of our favorite films, where'd the music go? There it is. It's just something that we all need right now, I think. So yeah, I just love doing this. And we will be doing this again next week. I don't have a time set just yet, but it'll probably be, Monday or Tuesday or something like that. But yeah, we'll be doing Jurassic Park 3. Man, am I excited to do that. It does not live up to the hype of Jurassic Park or The Lost World for me, but I think it does have some fun stuff that we can talk about. Some fun theory stuff that we can talk about moving forward. What does this movie mean for the past, for the present, for the future of this series? Like what? Because I think it does tie in a lot. And yeah, maybe it's a bit of headcanon and tying things together a little bit, but I think it's really fun to project what that movie could mean for the franchise. So Jurassic Park 3 will be next week. Man, I can't believe The Lost World is already over. Such a bummer. Thank you guys. Genozoic Artist, thank you so much for being here, for the super chat. Man, really appreciate it. You guys help keep this channel afloat, keep us operating the show for you guys each and every week in the YouTube channel. Man, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And Chewy Sanchez, thank you again. Man, you guys are the best. Like this is literally just fun for me to hang out and talk to you guys and see the same people, all the time when we do live streams. And I love it, man. You guys are all the best. I love you all. I hope you are all staying safe, staying inside, washing your hands, wearing gloves, wearing masks, whatever you got to do to keep yourselves, your family, and other people safe. This means a lot. So I hope you guys had fun tonight. I hope you had fun. I hope you forgot about everything for just a little bit. And stay strong. You know, this is tough, but we're gonna get through this together. I think we can do it. We can do it, guys. So stay strong, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and fade out of this. Let me just get my backgrounds up here. But yeah, take care, everybody. I'll see you guys all next week. And share it around. Have fun, and we'll see you then. Peace, everybody.